Okay, let's see. This is still good. I'm not sure exactly. Hmm. I messed up. Uh, No, the audio. Yeah, the audio's fine. Okay. I was a bit worried there. I didn't see the mic there in OBS, but I was just making sure. It should be fine. Okay, I can hear myself. Cool, cool, cool. And I was still playing, so it's not like anyone even saw that. Right. Mm. I'm gonna just keep my normal outfit. We're going to. We just got that unlocked. Going to executive affairs. Pretty sure there's nothing over here that I've missed. Let's just go do the story stuff. I always come back here later, I guess. This is Control, an older. I say older, but like came out like 20s. I don't even remember. Let me see. Essentially, alien, like cryptids type stuff. All sorts of crazy stuff going on. 2019, actually, it's a lot younger than I thought it was. Yeah, no, essentially there's this like, I don't even know what to call it, virus. It's essentially alive. Like it controls people, takes over them, and like it essentially just possesses you and takes over your mind. Where am I going? I mean, it's not really a normal gun. I don't. You said fucking Makima because she has fucking red hair. Where am I Finally.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Yeah, and I figured that too. Oh, I don't have that. Even though the damn director somehow don't have. Damn. Oh shit. Alright. God, I just. That's a lot better. Hmm. Interesting. And following about accommodations. Huh. 831. $700 in meals. It's kind of insane. Mhm. I wonder if what's so-called oceanside views could be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to stink, right? For the record, I again request that you use the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Arlie and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. Poison research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Whatever helps, I guess. Clearly supposed to go over there, but very realistic. I mean, dudes are actually falling down when they're getting shot because they're still human. It's actually pretty sick. I don't think I've seen that in a game before. He's not to that extent. Ah. Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. This barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. One, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Two, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. Resonance fields seem to require support. Their size and density from the other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail. Inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualifies as a conscious being. Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? And if I understand blocking your enemy, barring passage, it's gotta be some kind of intelligent. And even bacteria has freaking methods of defense. Low in lactase free, gluten free, contains allergen, vegan, contains garlic. That freaking vampires or something? I need to. Kind of weird. Alright, now this is. Right, that's the.
It's overpowering here.
Yeah, I need to keep
You don't
going
want me
to be able to
anywhere
go
near it.
through it.
With you on that.
Okay. And really, Dead Letters is the only place I can go. Story stuff. In a dream, I built this thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, the ones anyone knows. A new God. The machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. Used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster, fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine, wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn out on his own. Just a beginner's body, just like babies with a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on my envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I have to use dialing play on God. Okay then. Funny. It's God, why does it need you to build? Get a body, but okay then. I'm gonna get that right. Better at aiming here. I like it. Road. Oh, what is it? Greetings, Dr. Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request of the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database research teams can use. Search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive allows us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranormal world. Letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service, undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. Realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine supernatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is preserved by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs, other altered materials. Thank you again, Kent. You did delve into my letter. Yes, whatever makes you happy. I don't know why anyone would eat mold. But okay. Make sure there's nothing else. Hey, Governor. But please, they never come to my house. I got a problem. You gotta send folk to fix it. My wife, one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button. It's got the devil in it. Flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says a lot of cuss words. People got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta handle it. Gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Bond. Mold? Eating mold sounds yummy to you? Big show. Anyway, get a boss fight here pretty soon. Right, that's not how that works, but okay.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Fucking dumbass. She basically is chosen one. For what reason? Who knows? Can't really read that. All the same stuff. Okay. think everything was pretty much open already. Yeah, that's the way we came in. Maybe that door wasn't open over here. Whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They have a lot of opinions. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower. I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have a great dead man telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Okay then. That's very helpful. That'd be hilarious if he was actually fucking telling the truth. Hello, avid readers. Oh. Your book bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table at the cafeteria at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. Name Bartwell. Wasn't there someone else who had a Bartwell? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, she's the one running the book club. She would like reading. So fucking creepy. How would you make Alright, this is their propaganda show they made.
Hey,
No.
Meg! What's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg! What happened?
I don't know. He blacked it out.
It's like the director says, confidential and children don't start with C.
The
What is
director's a
this?
puppet. Dirty, rotten, fat person.
What is this?
Dad says my mama went missing in actions. She
Yeah.
walked into the city and didn't come back.
This is ridiculous, man.
I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll
That's supposed to
find
be
your
funny.
mom together.
I don't think any child should watch this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely emulating this older, horny ass freaking, horny and creepy. Like, what the fuck is that? I mean, that's straight up just government propaganda to stop children from fucking questioning what happened to their parents, but that was very unsettling. That's about it, right?
Communications. We're on the right track.
Such a small ass bathroom every time. Trail mix, potato chips, pistachios, pretzels, protein, fibers. Okay. Hmm. Guess that's the cafeteria down there. Feel like they seriously have them contorted in horrible ways. Okay, so the piss protects them. That was definitely the resonance coming off of her. Why would it bother doing that? Was it a need from them? It's not social media use. No, if we see materials of any kind, get scanned and uploaded. Not just work-related correspondence only. They'll apply clearance required to access internet. Cubicle's black rock shell gets damaged, vacate immediately. Mrs. Thomas. What else? If you notice any text in your work that you do not recall writing, vacate cubicle immediately. Not connect internal common devices to the network, and just for communication department use only. Altered items are forbidden in the cubicles. Notify security. Any breacher. Where are we going? I think I missed the door here. Alright, just go down this way. I think I vaguely remember this stuff. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's the boss fight right there. I think max occupancy 6 people, but could be more than 6 people fit here. Book Love Notes for Penny by L. Simpson. I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. Title Unless You could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around, almost like a catchphrase, got real annoying real fast. Best part of the story was the space battles. Started with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech. Their motors made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around to our own planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, that space dogfight between those 2 ace pilots, signed me the fuck up. Kind of ruined the whole thing for me. It was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Man, already. I just started. Yeah, good, I'll just start it. Let's run the ad real quick. Then I'll do the boss fight. Alright. I'm assuming he's dead. He got hit in the freaking head. It's I don't know what that is. Maybe he's not. No, whatever. I'll just leave it there.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Alright. Nothing like I see. Alright. Pretty sure it summons enemies soon. I know, I think I consume it. Yeah, and then enemies get summoned. Alright, then I get the telekinesis powers. Floppy disk / nuke can be bound, being launched, plus telekinesis. You just believe
It's
correctly.
harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Powers are pretty cool in this game. Launch line the cube / thingamajig into the holes in the top to advance. That's cool. / noises burrowing into our astral planes / secret planes. Must stop / mute them. Floppy disk is now bound / delivered. Fish / antagonist is secret astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
You're done. Did that not hit? Yeah, I definitely should have hit. Good. Where are you? I literally cannot see this guy. And this is annoying. Disappear or something? Whatever. Okay.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Alright, that wasn't the boss fight. This is the boss fight. Or am I not? National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. No, you all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family is killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public less likely to think there's cryptids and shit, I'm assuming. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. Strong campaign and perfectly executed. Doesn't mean we can stop monitoring. Guessing those are places, like sites. Any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Just kind of immediately don't like this guy. Floppy disk. This is 5. Be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Procedure. 1974, 1960. 10 years later. Description per utility. Object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era launch code, nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows per-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. The object is currently bound to research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in wherever by agents. Whoever and whoever with the CIA. Diskette contained launch codes to, I guess, nuclear missiles. I don't know why you would. That's the same specific type of missiles. Believed to be reserved for use against, who knows. Being returned to America, diskette began throwing computational hardware at the members of the coding team, an informant in the CIA tipped the bureau off, and it was agents the next day. Interesting. This demolition expert. Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives and dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed his variations to wield a specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in a combat scenario. I find it remarkable that his strict usage of this weapon to drill personnel Trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknown. Hiss Ranger. Ranger of the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to the situation, it's still feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, whereas the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it. Further observation is required. It's interesting. Is it specifically seeking these people out, or is it just kind of coincidental and just using what's available? I don't have any fucking clearance. You would think being the director grants you some level of clearance. Of course, for gameplay purposes, I need to unlock them, but it's still a bit annoying. No way.
This must open the door.
Now if I can remember exactly which doors or Krillin's level 1. Bit annoying, but whatever.
They can blind. Great.
I'm gonna die. Enemy out. Oh. Holy shit. Oh, fine. Okay. I don't think anyone needs to know that.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
That's where I came in from. Okay, you didn't give it any context. I just hear that. I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to know. Like, you didn't say in the game. My bad. You say that you went to shower and then there's blood on the floor. Like, I'm not gonna immediately think you're talking about the fucking game. Yeah, I get what you mean now. I just... You talking about the real world made me think you were still talking about the real world. I was just like, I don't know why you're... talking about bleeding. Kind of weird, but... Pretty sure that was always there. I don't even think that's from the enemies I killed. Blurry as fuck. I don't know. When I was thinking, like, you usually don't say shit like that. That was a bit weird, but I don't know. Goes through your head most of the time.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr.
even a
Quincy
fucking word?
Reagan tells his story. Quincy,
Phantasmagorical.
thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below 'em. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the
Okay.
bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Very interesting. Can't see any of that. No. Ah. I should probably do that. barely read that. Yeah, it is what. Am I doing that? Yeah, it's running smooth as shit, man. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Where it came from there. Yes, elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss Elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss Elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs, likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive boarding in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss residents can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. It can only be lifted via the directorial override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building, only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. Can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, higher clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as a directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. It was confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it. They're adamant and stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Just to make sure our staff understands how this mess all works, okay? Yeah. Malcolm, yes, tea time is at 7. See you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently, there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. I don't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday. Yeah. Tim Dozer. Okay. That hurts a lot. Got it. Okay. Actually, not right now. I think there's still a tiny bit I haven't explored. I know that's just back there. Jeez. Going super smooth, but I can't read anything at all. Okay, let's just go. Gotta go back here. Okay. These assholes. Oh man. Steam's and about to start. Alright, sounds good. Okay, too. Yeah. I. This month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darwin presentations. Investigators were able to track their users through their IP addresses, following the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Schrutgens, Rubens Nogueira, Ardo Kolumaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Sarin. I butchered all those names. I've never heard any last names like those, except for Mills Bowling. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further actions pending. That really it? That was just the way to go. Weird. Halloween chamber. Alright. You're supposed to go to going to the bottom left there. That's where I need to get to, but Should be fine, just going. Going this way. Okay, here we go.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The his got him.
Lieutenant Mondi. But I don't know how to fuck that. 1992. Spate of disappearances faced a home in the city of Butte, but I have no clue how to pronounce that. Bureau agents discovered a translocated light switch cord. Pure agents arrived at the scene at the home of a local celebrity located at which has been connected to a total of however many disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. Searching a closet, an agent pulled a light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, however many days later. Found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home closet disappeared during this incident.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Yeah, I hate that dude. Glad he's gone. Still fully kill him, but yeah. It's one thing to do your job, it's another thing to enjoy doing that shit. Innocent people dying. You take joy from covering it up and
The hotline can't be far now.
lying to people. Asshole. Let me see real quick. Ultra completely fucks. Okay, yeah, no, that is way too. Yeah, it runs like shit. According to their testimony, agents had been transported from the Butte home to roadside motel named the Oceanside Motel and Casino. Discovered a room key by performing a ritual. Key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. Pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner, other locals of Butte, have been attributed to the light switch cord. Oceanside Motel is now known but many doors and pathways. Since the current identical light switch cords, the one on the Beat home, have begun appearing throughout the Older's house. Time writing, many light cords have been found in the Older's house located in the place and that sectors. All these access to Oceanside Motel, though how exactly this link operates is whatever, but initial hypotheses center on the AWE as whatever. Yeah. Directed trench, directed fence, custodian. Carol Bishop.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Alright. That's about a start. Let me just run it. I can get something to drink and eat real quick. Alright, I'm back.
Hello? Anyone here?
Well, let's go into the room. Okay. Anything different? Not that I could see, but that inverted pyramid. A bit confused here. If I hit 3 times, I go back. Interesting.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
Guess I just need to go in and out, or maybe I need to just do it twice. Either way. Very creepy. Okay. Hotlines / C cells and transmitter / bridge. Vectors can call the board / long distance. Heck is it? Yeah. All the enemies, those are always the scariest to me. Really just nothing. Well done, style directory. Contact us. Cells. Online factors. A compulsive weekly call.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Probably the hiss.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
Tomasi's dead.
She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Well
I
then.
have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
That's the third one. 1965. Almost exactly a year after. George C.B. Inaccessible Fields, accepted the director. Object is a 1960s era rate. Red bakelite telephone. Rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob, unknown purpose. Phone weighs. Knowing the weight of the phone is confidential. Object allows the director to communicate with the board. Used by anyone other than the director. Object to cause lethal. Object is currently bound to Director Trench. Object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. Battery or tests were run at object, including blah blah blah. Origin remains unknown. It was just him talking about it.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
I think we already
A
saw this
director
one.
needs...
Yeah.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Feel bad for the dude. Went out. Very bad way. At least it was quick.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in.
He was basically the only one
Insulated
there.
from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
By the director now. Expect independence / dependence. The authority / chosen one. Bureau / game needs you. Huh.
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Interesting. Well, executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. As long as we operate within the oldest house, we're obscured from scrutiny in many respects. Our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted the U.S. Treasury without question. FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Or it's sacrilege. finally open this now. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. We're proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against our enemies. He'll be remembered by his comrade and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loves so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief Communications. Ass. And your son's dead. We can't really tell you why or who killed him or he died, but yeah, it is what it is.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HR devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jussie Faden, possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I've dismissed this theory. Right, because of the entity that she has, which is essentially similar to the Hiss, I'm pretty sure. Except instead of like some hive mind, allows her control over herself. That protects her. A final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms with Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Probably keep going for like a good 20 minutes. Starting to get a little tired. Standing on the freaking whatever.
Hi, Jesse.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal, then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, no, I didn't get any of that. And I understand the words that are coming out of her mouth, but she's just being ridiculous.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plan attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the hiss's
I like that
motives
they
if you
have
don't even know what kind of energy
conversations
it is.
What do you need? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no
outside
other way to
of
create that kind of
the main
energy output,
story.
right?
Alright. Not ready. What's this news? Oh. Totally forgot that I even had melee attack. What does it do? Oh. We're at war, hostile takeover. This is the opposing force, such foreign power. You'll provide countermeasures / strategy, accept / adjust at control points. Countermeasures / missions benefit you. Will give resources / rewards for each completed countermeasure.
Pope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
With what? We can't get a
Central
research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
Then see what you can find around here. Computers,
Now
documents, any measuring devices you can find. Help.
right now, who's singing? It's obviously the janitor.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Alright, now it's about to start. Let's just get it on. Get it over with. Yeah, there's no one even in stream right now, so it's not big the entire time. Damn. That was a bit rough. Oh.
What's down that way?
Again? Wait, isn't this a dash?
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A
This could
carousel
make
horse.
a
Why
lot
is
easier.
kid stuff always so creepy?
Okay. Or slash choo-choo allows you evade slash dash, use it, prove slash escapers. Okay. Assassin. Round. Vengeful.
Let's see if the Hess keep up with me now.
All right. Cool. I got one of these. Yes.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't dash and don't scream much. Let's join the Thresher Kids. Let's join the Thresher Kids.
Hey, Meg! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
This fucking show, man.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
fucking show, man. Hold on. Alright, let's actually go to the office now. I think okay, let's go.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Jaha, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great
Let's see if we
assistant.
can straight up read our thoughts.
Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten.
Hearing
The
him
situation
speak in
needs
his
to be
language is
fixed
so hilarious.
before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose. Pensioner. Yes. Mr. Derek.
Oh, whatever. Just do this first. Object 1998. An object should be kept in a confined space when unbound. Fiberglass horse once used as seat. The merry-go-round ride. Pole is still connected to the object. Object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. Be quite dangerous when obstructing its path, I'm guessing. Object currently bound by somebody. Object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local people reported, probably agents. Rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. These rumors reached the bureau. Agents were dispatched to investigate. Three local people, object, were found at the scene. Object attacked agent, whatever, by thing. Agents involved Formula C.5 to hold the object long enough to take it in.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Alright, I guess we're doing this. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. If anyone sees a horse, merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, let me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely do not bind it to yourself. Security Chief Simon Irish. Last director seems like
Northmoor was director before me.
there's only been 3 directors,
I never wanted his job.
including us.
I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Interesting. We've got friendlies. Good at least. And the damn red is so effective.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arishi. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Seems not everybody knows I'm damn.
Man, hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen,
Yep,
I love playing 20
let them
questions
know,
as much
I'm
as the next
assuming.
guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah, it's all part of the job.
Yeah, it's government for you.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Energy. Oh shit, this lag is insane. Dude, what the fuck is going on here? God, what was holy shit, that was bad. I need to spin. Holy crap. The second I go down. Yeah, no, it's literally this specific area. It's not the enemies, it's not the combat, it's literally the second I get near here, it starts lagging like crazy. Let's just go to the coolant pumps. Holy shit. Hopefully once I leave this area, it starts going back to normal. Look, the second I go down here, it goes insane. Let me start the freaking ad. Start soon anyway. And this is going crazy, so it's not like there's much going on. Okay, now it's just completely frozen. Okay. Now this is being done. Oh. Like nobody. Yeah. Oh, whatever. It's being stupid. I'm tired. It's almost 12. Yeah, I'm just gonna end here. Hopefully it saved somewhere. Yeah, this was good. 3-hour stream. Nothing crazy. Yeah, appreciate everybody stopping by. Aura. Anyway, Frank. And I don't really know how to pronounce the new username. But, yeah. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Lurkers, photo watchers, everything. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Yeah. Control doesn't work. I'll probably just do some All Night, Steel Soul, continue on with that. You'll eventually want to get back to Homestuck. And there's plenty of other games that I've got now, Liza P and Elden Ring. I've got the DLC for Elden Ring, so I can do that. And I've got Detroit Become Human and all sorts of other, you know, Claire Expedition 33 and Baldur's Gate 3. We'll see. Should be a good time. But yeah, I will yeah, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I really have nothing to do, so should be fine. I will see you guys very soon. Yeah. It's frozen, so I'm not even sure if I'll be able to end stream. Whatever. Wish everybody, hope you guys have a great weekend. Yeah. Sorry about the end here. But it is what it is. Anyways. Peace out.